Adding your work to the repository via DOI. DOI stands for Digital Object Identifier. A digital object identifier is a unique code assigned by a registration agency, the International DOI Foundation, to uniquely identify content and provide a permanent link to its location on the Internet. Publishers assign a DOI when your article is published and made available electronically. Furthermore, a DOI can be used to retrieve all the metadata associated with an article. This metadata includes things like authors, title, publication name, pages, etc. To save time, if you have a valid DOI for your article, you may add it to our repository and it will accurately pre-fill many of the fields for you. Not all articles have a DOI, but most articles published after 2010 do. Once you know where to look, DOIs are everywhere. Here are a few examples. A DOI looks like this. This, or like this. We'll take this example of a DOI for a journal article. We're going to actually go through this in the repository now with this particular example. You should have already looked at the previous video describing how to add items to the repository itself. This is a slight variation on this theme. Taking this DOI, once you've logged in and you're at the point where you are ready to add a new item to the repository, instead of clicking on New Item, click instead on the drop-down menu and choose from one of a number of import formats. In this case, we will choose the DOI. But you can see that there are other choices here as well. Taking the DOI, we click on Import and paste our DOI in there. Now we may test without importing, like this, which gives us an idea as to whether it will work or not. Generally though, it's safe to go straight ahead and import the items. Now many of these fields have been pre-filled for you, so if we go through the normal process as before, it's already chosen that it's an article. You will still have to upload your file, but right here we can see that some of the essential fields have already been filled out simply because you already put the DOI in there, such as the title. The abstract, not so much. We must add an email, and again I must reiterate that a WIT email is essential, taking the form username@wit.ie. You will still have to choose your department, but in many cases some of these more fiddly details have been pre-filled by the DOI, so it makes your job just that little bit easier. Continuing, as before, we can choose one or more of these groups. It's complaining here that I haven't uploaded any documents, but for the purposes of this demonstration, it will end here. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please get in touch.